No Steph Curry, no problem for the Golden State Warriors. Now, obviously, they need Steph Curry back, but winning game one without him is, man, does it send a message. And they figured out really quickly in this game how to beat this Timberwolves team. Now, it wasn't pretty, it wasn't the most perfect thing in the world, but they knew how to do it. So what they decided to do was they were going to drive on Mike Conley, right? They wanted to play whoever offense here, and they wanted to force Rudy Gobert to pick up. Now, when he picks up, you create a blender of the defense, right? And what that means is you're essentially creating a double team, and now they're playing 4-on-3 offense on the other side of the floor. Now, with that being said, all we want to do is drive, we want to read the defense, and then we want to spray, which means, boom, he's going to go there. He wants to lock in on post because he's naturally a better shooter, more consistent shooter than Draymond Green, and he's going to stay on Buddy Hield. So as we get that double team, boom, someone's wide open, and in this game, Draymond was an absolute bucket when he needed to be, right? So in this video, we're going to break down a ton of film, and I'm going to show you why even without Steph Curry, this Warriors team is a threat to anybody. All right, another big time play here. So we're gonna set what we like to call a back screen here from Buddy Hield for Jimmy Butler. We also can call this a flex screen as well. Essentially, we want to create an opportunity towards the basket. And once again, the reason that we're doing this is because we want to attack Mike Conley, because when we set that screen, he's going to have to switch on to Jimmy Butler very quickly. But if he doesn't do it, if he doesn't do it properly, this is what's going to happen, right? Boom, we set that back screen, that flex screen, and then we get a nasty pocket pass here by Draymond Green, who finds a wide open Jimmy Butler. That was the play of the game, in my opinion, in terms of just executing an action and getting a really good pass out of it, and then translating that to an easy dunk on the other end as well. Now, real quickly, another player I want to give a little bit of credit to is Buddy Hield. Man, this dude is insane. In this game, he was nasty. He was amazing. And look at this, right? Gets leverage on his defender. Look at this scoop layup. When's the last time you've seen this by Buddy Hield? I don't know. But put a W in the comments for Buddy Hield, man. Let's go. Now, what's really sick about this play is as we go over to send Jimmy Butler on the screen, we're not actually going to set it. Now, the reason we do it is we want this guy to slightly hesitate in terms of either getting over it or going under it, right? So as he starts to do that, you're going to see a quick hesitation there, right? Because he starts to prepare for that screen. Now, Buddy Hield gets the leverage downhill. Again, look at it. You're going to see him freeze for just a second. Split second, hard to notice. But once he gets that, now he has all the leverage. And he gets a clear lane to the basket with a beautiful scoop layup high off the glass. Let's go, man. You got to love that. Now, I did show this play yesterday, but it was a phenomenal one. We're going to get this DHO up the right side here for Draymond Green. As we set this thing, we're going to have him scream off. And because Draymond's a bigger player, they're going to want to rotate this defense over from that weak side low post, which means now Anthony Edwards has to rotate down to that dunker spot, which means now we're going to have an open corner man, and all that pressure of the defense is going to be placed on Dante DiVincenzo to guard not only point A all the way over here, but also his initial man in point B. So now we got a ton of pressure. Now, how do we attack this? As Draymond comes in and we start to see Anthony Edwards get to that low post, so we start to see this guy rotate over to guard driving Draymond Green. Now we understand that we can fill that space if we slot cut right here. Nobody's there to guard us. And again, this playmaking ability by Draymond to find that open cutter, wide open, easy dunk. I'm telling you, last night they executed when they needed to the most. Now, things did get a little bit scary. Naz Reid started to really hit some threes here. Hits this one wide open. Gave him a lot of off coverage during a transition opportunity for the offense. He drains this one. You get to the next one, and they drive. They spray back out to the three-point line. Once again, same spot. Naz Reid drains another three. We call it timeout, 83-68. They come back down. Mike Conley gets it to Rudy Gobert downhill, who just has a monster mismatch here on Jimmy Butler in terms of just size and strength. Throws down an easy dunk, right? And then all of a sudden, you're looking at a 13-point game, and you know, they're struggling to score the ball. Now, before we talk about what they did to combat this massive run by the T-Wolves and cut this down to within a 10-point game, I need you guys to do me a favor. hit that like button. If we can get over 1,000 likes on this video, we'll be dropping even more Warriors content throughout the entirety of the season. But most importantly, guys, make sure you guys subscribe. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to join the family. And we got you guys covered from top to bottom. Every single playoff game, we're going to keep you updated. So make sure you guys subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. Let's go. And lastly, make sure you guys comment down below P3. If you want me to drop another one of these videos, we can do that. So do that, and let's dive into how they managed this game. So we got a 9-point game here with about 5:51 left to go. So this is a point of the game where I was getting a little bit nervous in terms of, okay, no Steph Curry. Yeah, they have a lot of experience here with Draymond and Jimmy, but is Pod's going to step up? Is Buddy Hield going to step up? Is Garrett Payton and Kevon Looney going to step up? It was all a big question mark to me. So they're going to clear out Pods. They're going to send Buddy Hield in this direction, and we're going to initiate a DHO, okay? So what this stands for is a dribble handoff. Usually with the DHO, you get a screen after the handoff. So as Jimmy Butler comes around this thing, boom, we want to screen this man. Maybe not too much because they might call that a moving screen, but we want to get in the way and send him, Buddy Hield, to the baseline after the handoff, right? Now, the reason we love this matchup, this DHO, is because Rudy Gobert was on Jimmy Butler. The reason we love it is because most likely he's not going to stretch out to that three-point line because he wants to guard that painted area, right? So we find the mismatch with Rudy Gobert, and now we hand it off. We get good separation, right? He's got to avoid that screen. We get a quick trigger three, and he drains it. This right here was the cement in the driveway, whatever you want to call it, right? It ended the game essentially because I thought the run that the T-Wolves were on needed to continue. They needed to cut this down to about 7 with about 5 to go. Now that is a massive swing, and then they don't stop here. Jimmy Butler makes a great play, drives in, stops on a dime floater, up and good. Beautiful shot by them. And then you go down the other way. Jimmy Butler once again drives, kicks last second to Gary Payton. I mean, the manipulation of the defense on this one is beautiful, right? We understand that we need to drive by Naz Reid. We have that speed. We have all the, the quickness in the world to drive by a bigger defender in Naz Reid. So as we do that, you start to see Draymond Green get leverage on Julius Randle, which kind of sticks him there. Now he can either rotate to Jimmy, which, yeah, you probably should, or he can go take Julius Randle's guy and Gary Payton, but he decides, all right, let me guard the driving Jimmy. Last second kick out, quick trigger three, drains another big time shot, and again, they executed late in this game. Buddy Hield, another quick trigger three here, gets it to go. Let's watch this one. I mean, we just see Ant start to rotate over. Boom, quick trigger, love it. Hits a nasty three there. Overall, they did what they needed to do to win this ball game, and the execution was there. Everything looked good. It got a little bit scary early fourth quarter, but let me know what you guys think. Is Steph Curry going to play next game? Is he going to rest next game? They're still in Minnesota, so they already stole that one game. Anytime you're in a playoff series, you want to steal one game in the other arena, and if you can do that, you're on really good pace right now to win this series. So they can keep it up. If Steph Curry can play next game and they can steal another one like the Pacers did, this team's going to the Western Conference Finals. We'll see what happens, though. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in part 3. Peace.